In this video, we are going to create a line chart. So I'll just hit spacebar on my keyboard or just play the play and stop button here. So let me press this one. And this is our line chart. It's animated, of course. And we're gonna animate the line as well as the dotted lines. So let's make one now by creating a new project. So let's go to File, New Project. Then I won't save this one because we're gonna create one from scratch. And then select the new composition and let's name this line chart. 25, 5 seconds, and hit OK. And then let's create new folders to organize our project panel. Rename this comp and rename this one icon. And then drag this one here. And then let's import new art assets. So I'll just hit double click, or we can right click and then import, then file. Then I'm gonna select the line, the week, and then import. And then let's drag it here in our working area. Let's rescale it a bit to 400. Of course, you will create your own line chart, so you wouldn't have to rescale it to 400. I'm just doing this because my AI file is very small. So now if we notice that it's kind of pixelated, so let's use this magic button, the rasterize, to make it appear more sharper. And then since it's not quite noticeable in a black background, so let's create a new background. So go to new, solid, then let's name this BG for background and press OK. And then, well, it's not yet noticeable, the dark letters and words, so let's change, or let's add a few effects. So let me check if this is the one. Yes. So I'll select my layer 2 and then right click and then go to effect. We can actually do this also in the effect tab, but I got used in doing this, so I'll just do this effect and then color correction and then hue and saturation. So I'm gonna apply this just to make this a bit brighter, like white. So the master lightness, I'll adjust it to 100 so it's more visible in the eyes. Okay, so I'm satisfied. I will lock this one and lock this one. So let's go to our line graph. Well, maybe we should do the same. So I'll just go to my week graph and then in the effects control panel. So you can see we have project and effects control. I'll just select this and copy, and then I'm going to layer 1, and inside the effects control of layer 1, I will make sure that you select your layer 1 and then paste it, or control V for paste, and then let's make it white. Perfect. Now for the animation. So what we'll do is select layer 1 because this is the one that we need to animate. And then from the layer 1, right click and then go to create and then create shapes from vector layer. So what it does is it creates a very similar path like the line graph. So they're very similar. So let's see how similar they are. See, it's just like a duplicate. But the AI file is just a static image, while this one, the line graph outlines, or it's like a shape, it has an option to be animated. So let's open this and then go to contents, group, and then let's go to contents again. So we just open this to see what's inside. Then go to add, trim path, open the trim path, and then what's important is just to create a keyframe in the start and a keyframe on the end. So we will just make this 100% and this one 0%. So let's see what it looks like now. Make sure that the line graph AI is hidden. Let's just lock this so we won't be making it visible. Well, as you can see, guys, it's animating but from a different point, from point B to A. So let's make it, or let's reverse the path animation. So what we're gonna do is just go to path 1, and then instead of this, let's use this one, reverse. Then let's see what it looks like. Now it's animating perfectly. Now if you're wondering how about the dotted lines, well, we can still do that, but it's quite simple. We'll just add some dotted lines on each point here, and then when the line arrives on each point, then we'll just scale it from 0 to 100, and that's how we make a line chart. Now let's proceed on the next video.